Okay, day 2. We just left the hotel about 30 seconds ago. Crossed this river. I think we walk up the river for a couple miles to the next time we're gonna figure something out. So, day 2, here we go.
Bonjour.
Tough morning. Did 3 miles. Get a coffee and a blueberry waffle at this cute place on the side of a mountain.
Alright, so we're at Mont Blanc on the TMB and just gonna do a quick bathroom tour. Nice and clean.
A big river crossing. See if she can make it without getting her feet wet.
Consider this a small river crossing.
She did it.
But look how beautiful. Look at the wildflowers and the mountains surrounding us. If you look at like the top ones, those ones look like Hawaii mountains.
Just hit mile 4 on day 2.
We got like 6.5, 7 miles to go.
You see the trail behind us. What did I look in the face? Behind us, it's just a gravel road. Pretty easy.
Really
good scenery.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Gradual uphill the whole way.
It is, but I'm tripping fun. I think
a lot of people on the trail. A lot of people with smaller bags than us that are just hammering by us like we're standing still.
But it's a good hike today so far. Yeah. We had coffee and waffles and we got these amazing views. I'll show you, hold on. Those are our views. Kind of doesn't get really much better than that. Water break, just did a little climb.
It doesn't look that steep in the video, but it's not that steep, but it's just we've been going uphill for
but it's also like
2 hours.
Sun,
yeah,
like directly in the sun. I don't know if you can see, but this is like the reality of the hike.
She's just dripping sweat.
Like just pouring
it's just dripping right off her face. It's gonna keep going up. We're only halfway up our elevation. We gotta do another 3,000 feet elevation.
Day 2, trail update. We're probably about halfway through. We're like 5.5 miles in. We've done like 2,300 feet in elevation gain. I don't know what that is in kilometers, but we just did a really big climb and we stopped to eat a chocolate croissant and an energy waffle, and we got a pretty darn good view. Do you want to show the people the view? This is our snack view. Pretty darn good. At this point, a lot of people may stop and stay at Refuge Croix du Bonhomme, but we continued to Les Chapieux, and because we didn't have accommodations there, we went to Bourg St. Maurice. Herd? Do they call sheep herd? Herd of sheep?
A gaggle.
A gaggle? Is that real? We are making our way.
We're like 9.6
Hold on, you're very close. Okay, better.
We're like 9.6 miles today. Had a waffle like 14 hours ago. Freaking starving.
But we met a couple on the trail from Massachusetts.
Freaking 20 minutes from my house.
Yeah, they know people we know, so how funny is that? Like, such a small world. We're in France.
Good to bump into good people that you can chit chat with, you know.
Yeah.
Makes the trail fly by.
The last, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles flew by.
Yeah. So
it was great. So we're trying to make our way to wherever we're supposed to be. Probably another few miles. Hi guys, Mike and Nicole from the future here. As you can tell, we're not on the TMB. We're back at home in our garage, but we wanted to pop in here because the next clip you're going to see in this video is us at our hotel outside of Bourg St. Maurice. The reason we wanted to pop on is because we didn't get to video getting there and when we got to Les Chapieux and how the bus system worked, because once we got to Les Chapieux, the bus that we needed to take into Bourg St. Maurice was already there, and we were kind of scrambling and we wanted to get on it and make sure we didn't miss it. The reason we had to take the bus is because we couldn't get, I'm going to say this wrong, but Chambres du Soleil in Les Chapieux. We tried to get that accommodation, but it was completely booked every time I looked. So we did an accommodation in Bourg St. Maurice, so we thought.
But you should definitely try like hell to get that hotel, the first one she mentioned, because you got to take all kinds of transportation to get out of that little village, and it ain't worth it. You should really try to get that hotel.
Yeah, so any piece of advice we could give from the TMB is to book your Les Chapieux hotel first. Out of every accommodation you have to book Les Chapieux first. Get Chambres du Soleil. I'll put it on the screen here, the name of it, because I'm probably pronouncing it very wrong. But we got into the town of Bourg St. Maurice after the bus ride, which was probably like a 45-minute bus ride.
Yeah.
It wasn't a quick bus ride, so it's definitely out of town a bit.
It was cheap. It was only a couple bucks, $3 a person.
Yeah, it was cheap, so it was convenient. There was a bunch of other people taking it. We got into Bourg St. Maurice, no problem. The roads are definitely crazy over there. It's windy, be prepared. But when we got to the bus stop in Bourg St. Maurice, we didn't see our hotel like driving in, so we searched for it. It was called La Cachette, I believe. You'll see it in the next scene, but...
And the GPS says it's like 45 minutes away.
By car.
Yeah.
Not by walking.
So we found a taxi and he drove us up there. You know, we asked him how we get here. He drove us up to the top. So then we told the front desk lady, you know, we had to take a taxi to get here and it cost $60. And she's like, why don't you take the lift? We're like, what lift? Well, there's a lift from that same bus station where that bus drops you off and where the taxi is.
No, it's a little bit up the street.
It's
close. It's just like a few minute walk.
100 yards away. It's very close. You'll see it. Now that you know it's there. We didn't know. We didn't know it went there. So that lift is free. Takes you right to the hotel that's at the top. Because it's like a ski lodge. There's a town up there and there's food and everything else. So we didn't know. So it cost us, that was a $60 mistake. And then in the morning, we had to get back. So we're like, we'll take the lift back down. Well, the lift didn't leave till 8:30 a.m. So we couldn't get out of there until 8:30. So we would get the first lift down to the bus station. And then once we're at the bus station, we're still going to get to the trailhead.
Yeah.
So we got down there at 8:30, 8:45, and the last bus that left to go to the trailhead was at 8 o'clock. So we had no way to get from the bus station to the trailhead. So we're like, oh man, what do we do now?
Wait, but we didn't realize this for like another half hour.
Yeah.
We were sitting at Bourg St. Maurice bus station for like a half hour before we realized the bus isn't coming. Right. It's gone for the day.
I talked to a guy there that works there, and he says, yeah, green bus, lot 5 or whatever. So we're sitting there waiting. We're talking to another hiker, asking her where she's going, trying to figure out where we're going because everything's in French. And we're like, something's not right. So we finally figure it out. The bus left at 8 o'clock. It's 8:45. There's not even another bus till the end of the day. And we're just burning time, and we got a lot of miles to do. So
yeah. It wasn't good.
Forget it. Let's just get a taxi out there. So now we gotta pay for another taxi going from the bus station to the trailhead. That was another like $75.
I was gonna say I think he charged us more. Yeah.
So then it takes us it's about 45 minutes. So I don't think we started hiking that day till like 10:30, 11 or something. It was ridiculous.
I mean, once we got to the town of Les Chapieux, which is where we were starting our hike, it was fine. But if you go into La Cachette, it says it's in Bourg St. Maurice, but it's actually in Arc 1600, which is like outside of Bourg St. Maurice, very much outside. It's a beautiful hotel, don't get me wrong. No one, we're not bashing it by any means.
It was nice.
It was a nice place. We enjoyed it. But when we realized that the bus and the lift aren't coordinated, and we didn't know that, we were just like stuck. We had to just pay for a taxi to get back.
And the taxi guys don't even want to tell you about the lift because they want to make money. So, you got to be organized and know all that before you go. Nobody told us. We didn't know. Hopefully it'll help somebody. Yeah,
be prepared. Honestly, like my biggest tip would be to book Les Chapieux first. Yeah. If you can get an accommodation in that town, you will be so much better off.
Yeah, because all that time you waste is time you should be out on the hiking, So, and it's not like you're sitting down having breakfast, enjoying yourself. You're still running around trying to figure out this and that and kind of stressing and burning time and money. And so get that hotel, make life a lot easier.
And Les Chapieux is a cute area. We really wanted to stay in it. It was a cute spot. Also, if you can't get that area and you have to book in Bourg St. Maurice, just make sure that it's right in the area of the bus station. I think there's a place called Base Camp that a lot of people book. So if you need to go into town, just make sure it's right by the bus station or like within walking distance, because when we got there, obviously it wasn't even within walking distance. So if you have to do it differently than we did.
Yeah, so hopefully that helps somebody. Also, check this thing out. What year? You tell me.
This is Mike's project when we're not traveling.
This is gonna go get us ice cream. Hopefully before all the ice cream places are closed this year.
So if you're into these like old trucks, rat rods, leave it in the comments. What year is this?
What year?
All right, back to the original video.
Adios, amigos.
I think you go across the way. So this is our hotel in Bourg St. Maurice. We had to take a shuttle bus from Les Chapieux, and then we paid $60 for a taxi to get here.
Yeah, we paid $60 to get a taxi from the bottom up here and almost got seasick on the way. And then we found out there's a
funicular,
which is like a gondola that takes you up here for free.
For free. So we're taking that down into town tomorrow.
So we're definitely not doing that tomorrow. We're definitely doing the gondola tomorrow. So we're going to go get dinner here in the hotel.
It's a very nice
Hopefully
place.
It's good, because I'm starving.
There's like I don't know what you call those, steam sauna, but it's like those barrel ones in here, and then 2 hot tubs.
Also, we met some chaps from Paris.
Yeah, on the bus ride to here. They were fun.
Go USA, Team USA.
They were excited to talk to us, and we were excited to see their thoughts.
Yep.
we're heading to dinner now. It's like 7:50 at night, and we hiked for, what was it, 8.5, 9 hours today?
Too long.
And it was 12 miles.
I think I would have been better if I ate lunch. But
yeah, we didn't get to eat lunch.
To eat anything, and I'm starving, so let's go.
We need to fuel up. Ice cream time. We just had a raclette panini, which is just like a hot cheese with pickles and onions. And now we're eating glacé, which is like homemade ice cream.
Yep. And we got a DJ over here. And it's down this little alleyway of restaurants.
This is near our
Just
hotel.
a Tuesday night. The DJ's there. Our room's right up there. So I hope this guy is done pretty soon DJing.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, time for bed.
Yeah, we need to wake up and have an early morning again. So, day 2 is over after this.